Show in this demo a little bit a better close-up of how I hold my yarn for yarn tension management, and I'm going to be using this sock, which is called Heinrich by Stephanie van der Linden, to show some of the techniques that I've been using for stranded knitting. And you've got two yarns. One is the brown and the other one is this gorgeous gold color, which is my what is that, contrasting yarn. It's the one that I want to showcase. So it should be the dominating yarn is the yellow and the background yarn is the brown. And my background color, I'm always, because I'm doing this Continental style, I'm using the background yarn towards the right and the feature yarn, the yellow, which is towards my left on my one hand. So now let me show you how I grab my yarn. Continental style means that I'm holding both yarns on the left hand. I start with my pinky. I wrap my pinky, wrap my ring finger clockwise, trap my pinky, trap the string, form a peace sign, turn, and twist. So again, we're doing pinky, wrap the ring, pinky, trap the string, peace sign, turn, and twist. Here we go again. Pinky, wrap the ring, trap the string, peace sign, turn, and twist. Pinky, wrap the ring, trap the string, peace, turn, and twist. Okay, so let's get started. So now I've got a long float from the row below, okay, that I'm going to wrap in this row. So I'm going to knit, let's say, 3 in this color. 1, 2, 3. And now to wrap it, I bring it up from below and just knit so that it's caught in the back. And now I'm going to create a new float for this long float. I've got 7 stitches that I'm going to knit. So we got 6, 7, 3, 6, 7. Now my next 2 stitches are going to be the background color, and I keep my finger, this finger here, and wrap the float around it to create that extra space that you need for the floats. Now we're back to the yellow thread. I'm going to pick some yellow. And I'm feeling in the back here, always, I feel in the back to see if there's a float that needs to be wrapped. I don't feel one, so I just continue knitting. 4, 5 stitches. Ah, here's a float that I can wrap. So I just pop it on top of my needle and knit it together with the next stitch. So I've got my 6. And then again, I'm going to put my finger here to give myself a nice long float and knit the next dark color, go back to the yellow and knit 5. I can feel in the back right now that there is a long float from the row below. I just pop it on top of my needle and knit it with the next stitch. And I can do maybe 2 or 3 more stitches and wrap again. So, and then here again, to create a nice long float, I put my finger and I knit the next one. I have 3 brown to knit, and I can even put my finger again before I switch over to the yellow. At least don't remove your finger, knit 2 stitches and then you can remove your finger. Feel for a long float from the row below, pick it up and knit it together. One, two, three. Actually, this one should have been brown, so let me just knit that together with the brown. No big deal. And now I've got a long float of 6 coming up. Ah, look, there's a long float here. I can pop that on top and knit it with the yellow. So I've got 6. Now I've created a long area of stitches again. Here I stick my finger, whichever one is available, and then I knit the brown, keeping this as a long float. I only need 1, and then I do at least 2 stitches of yellow, or 2 stitches, and then I can remove my finger from the long float. Okay, so here you can see the long floats that we've created here. And on the front, you're going to see that the stitches still look very nice, and for a stranded fabric, it is kind of stretchy. So again, reviewing how I do yarn tension management for long floats. I twist it, and then like this and like this, and then I stab it with my middle finger in between the 2 yarns and lay it on top